Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Leo August 18, 2024. You might now notice details you missed due to your haste the first time, which can be helpful but could also lead to tension. For the best results, finish up those things that need more attention rather than pushing ahead right now. Aim to tie up loose ends and avoid speaking too soon or impulsively about a matter. Your ability to take criticism may be tested, or you could wrestle with your inner critic, as you could feel that what you're doing now is not your best. Detach yourself and take breaks to help manage potential frustrations better. The day advances with lighter energy but no less involving. The moon spends the day at the top of your chart, encouraging you to do the responsible thing. Looking back at unfinished work can be rewarding. A tremendously rare cosmic event takes place over the coming days. In reality, whenever two outer planets link, the effects can be felt for weeks before and after. Get ready for it. Jupiter, the great benefic planet of expansion, will link in a sharp square with mighty Saturn, the planet of karma. The clash of these two powerhouses will require you to pivot regarding your long-term plans and goals, especially if something is off in your personal life. You must rededicate yourself to putting in the hard work and showing up every day. Otherwise, you could find that you're headed toward an unfulfilling path. A frustrating exchange may take place today. Prepare to feel challenged and aggravated with work matters, since Mars in Gemini will square Saturn retrograde in Pisces. Your workplace interaction may have an odd vibe. It could be challenging to understand why there is pushback from a coworker, client, or employer. Since you may not know what to say or do, it could be helpful to let the other person take the lead in your interaction. Once you have a good gauge of the situation, make sure you establish your boundaries and expectations in a professional manner. Flexibility is important for you. There may be a correlation between what you do for your body and what you are able to do in relationships. If you ignore what you need to do for your body, you may ignore what you ought to be doing in your relationships to boot. You are quite capable of changing things for the better and coming out on top. Start the process by removing the greasy favorites from your diet and cutting back on caffeine intake. And do drink more water. Here are some wonderful vibrations. Professionally, you won't have any chance of realizing anything today, but rather your mind will wander a little to advance things further tomorrow. In your sentimental life, the news is good, very good even. Love is around the corner as are harmony and sharing. Don't let them down. Some advice: don't count on your seduction alone. On the same day that the Sun enters its final week in a playful and creative area of your chart, and Mercury settles in after retrograding yesterday, significant developments are occurring on the professional front. With Mercury no longer in your career sector and its retrograde phase over, the Moon's return to this sector coincides with a surge forward in work and job matters as Venus is poised to propel things ahead. Amidst considerable change across income, work, and career areas, maintaining a balanced approach between work and leisure becomes increasingly crucial. While a friendly aspect between the Sun, when it returns to your romantic sector each year, and Chiron, the planet of healing in Aries, is an annual event, its very repetition can over time help if the healing process. With Chiron always in retrograde motion at this time of year but the Sun always looking to the future, this is putting a positive and healing spin on the past, just as Mercury has returned to give your heart, the past and unsaid words, a voice. Our eyes in the sky. Right now, you're moving through life with a sense of confidence that's both inspiring and empowering. You're composed, sure of yourself, and ready to make the most of the opportunities that are coming your way. It's a beautiful thing to feel this level of alignment, where everything seems to click into place, and you trust yourself to handle whatever comes next. This is your moment to embrace those opportunities and keep moving forward with intention and purpose. However, as you step into this empowered state, it's also important to stay grounded. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of success, to let that rush of accomplishment carry you away. But remember, balance is key. There's an old saying, pride comes before a fall. While it's essential to celebrate your achievements and savor your victory, it's equally important to remain humble and mindful. Success is not a one-time event, it's a journey. And by staying grounded, you'll continue to build on the progress you've made without losing sight of what truly matters. Picture this: you're sitting down to review your finances, maybe thinking about a new investment or planning for the future. Instead of feeling stressed or anxious, you approach it with clarity and calm. You know exactly what needs to be done, and you trust yourself to make the right decisions. This isn't about taking reckless risks or making impulsive choices. It's about being smart, strategic, and thoughtful with your resources. You have the courage to seize the right moment, and that's what sets you apart. As you move forward, keep that balance in mind. You're on the right track, but pacing yourself is just as important. Life has a way of throwing unexpected challenges our way, and staying grounded will help you navigate those moments with the same calm and confidence you're feeling now. Whether you're making a big investment, managing your savings, or simply handling day-to-day expenses, trust that you've got this. You've already proven that you can rise to the occasion, so keep moving forward with that same steady energy. And here's a little reminder: you don't have to do it all alone. There are always people around you who can offer support and advice when you need it. If you're ever unsure about a financial decision or facing a challenge that feels bigger than you, don't hesitate to ask for guidance. Sometimes, a fresh perspective can make all the difference, helping you see opportunities or risks that you might have overlooked. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, who believe in your success, and who are willing to share their wisdom with you. As you navigate through the day, take a moment to reflect on any past conflicts or unresolved issues that may have been weighing on your mind. Sometimes, when we're caught up in the heat of the moment, small disagreements or misunderstandings can feel much larger than they really are. But today's planetary alignment offers a gentle reminder that those issues might not be as significant as they once seemed. Perhaps what felt so important back then now appears trivial in the grand scheme of things. This could be your opportunity to let go of any lingering tension, offer forgiving, or even rekindle a connection that's been strained. Think about a time when you had a disagreement with someone close to you, maybe a friend, family member, or partner. At that moment, emotions ran high, and it felt like the issue would never be resolved. But then, with some time and perspective, you realized that the disagreement wasn't as crucial as you originally thought. Remember how freeing it felt to let go of that burden? Today holds that same potential for release and healing. Use this time to mend fences, clear the air, or simply move on from whatever has been holding you back. And don't forget, this energy isn't just about resolving conflicts with others, it's also about making peace with yourself. Sometimes, the hardest conflicts to let go of are the ones we have internally. Whether it's self-doubt, guilt, or regret, this is your chance to forgive yourself and embrace a fresh start. Let today be the day you step forward with a lighter heart and a clearer mind. So, take a moment to reflect on where you are right now. Celebrate your progress, but also stay mindful of the road ahead. You're in a powerful place, and by keeping your balance, staying humble, and seeking support when needed, you'll continue to thrive.